Hey everybody, this is Joe's Premium Firewood, coming to you live on Wednesday, June 21st, 2023, the summer solstice. After today, the days are going to start getting shorter and winter's going to be here before you know it. My game plan for today is, still haven't got the Ultra back, but apple is hard to split, and I might use this old dinosaur, my Huskee splitter. It gets the job done to split these apple rounds. The ones on top right here, these, and you can see I put some linwood in there, is all dry. I bought the dry stuff from Phil, and then that stuff right there, the stuff that's not dry, I bought from Mike, and I think I paid Mike $50 for this stuff, something like that, and I paid Phil $20 for the wood that he brought me. This is going to be my new apple storage area. I don't get apple very often. Probably have had it, last time I had it was at least 2 years ago. I'm going to stack it right in here, and then I sold the cherry that was here. I'm going to make this an oak storage area. Somebody just said good morning. That's Jimmy G here to watch me. So I'm going to go ahead and fire this up. The one that's on the splitter right now looks kind of roached, so I'm just going to split that and give that to Mom. I'm going to split the rest of the dry stuff and put it into this wheelbarrow, and then I'm going to move that over here, and then I'm going to go through some of that and split it and throw it on the ground. And once I build up a base, then I'm going to split into that other wheelbarrow over there and stack it, because I hate picking pieces up off the ground to stack it. But I'll put you here on the tripod. I don't know, this is probably going to take me about a half hour. There's a couple of them that are really big. I don't know why Mike left them this big, like that one right there, and those two. I might have to put the splitter in the vertical position to get those, but the rest of them I should be able to pick up. And then some of that's linwood, and like I say, I'll get going on that. And you guys just keep watching, keep hitting that thumbs up, and we'll get the job done like always. I'm not playing games. Oh, and then I've been, I've been posting highlights of all my old videos lately, and I've been getting a lot of comments. People saying, "Why are you posting all these? How come you don't make new videos?" I do like 2 or 3 live streams a week or more. How much more new content do you need, Henry Sasquatch, or however you say your last name? So I'm doing what I can. There's going to be a new video coming out at 4 p.m. Eastern time today. So today you're getting 2 new videos, this live stream and then one at 4 o'clock. So, but I've been doing highlights of all my old videos. I got a few more hundred to go through. And people say, why are you making the reruns? Well, did you watch it when it was new? No. Well, then it's not a rerun if you've never seen it before. So, trying to deal with people that are low information brains, it's kind of frustrating. But I'll go ahead and start this up. Like I say, this is it's not as fast as the Ultra, but it has more power, and it's better than swinging them all. Especially with my health issues right now. And speaking of that, I just got another bill in the mail for when I had the colonoscopy. Just the anesthesia of it wasn't covered in the program I'm in, so I got to pay them like $1,021 for them putting me down for 20 minutes. So I think I owe right now like $2,500 in medical bills. So it's going to be a while before they get paid, though. All right. That old Speedy here. This first piece, though, this is going over to Mom's pile. Pretty toasted. I hope, and this other stuff that I'm going to be splitting is solid, but it's bone dry. And then the other stuff's pretty much green. So I want to have the bone dry stuff on the top. That's why I'm putting it into the wheelbarrow. Patty, you watching? You wearing your new t-shirt yet? Did Jeffrey try his on? You watching, Daryl? Yeah, hit that thumbs up. Now, also with apple or these, hickory, I'm not too particular on what the wood looks like. Pretty much everything ships. It doesn't have to be, 16-inch long pieces like this. This is my most expensive wood that I sell because I hardly ever get it. That pile right behind me and that limbwood over there, all this stuff right here, I paid, I think, $70 or $80 for. I'm going to want $160 for it. It's about 2/3 of a face cord. We'll see how tough that. I think this dry stuff will split pretty easy. But when we get into this green stuff, we'll see how it splits. I figured this would split pretty easy. A lot of people too that I supply this smoking wood to, they'll take the pieces and cut them into little chunks. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to make it like I normally make it. Unless they want to pay me extra to do it that way. I haven't heard from Ted on when the Ultra is going to be ready yet. He's had it for 2 weeks now. I'm sure he knows I need it. I don't mind using this thing, but it's a lot harder to move around. I can't really leave it hooked up to the quad like I do with the Ultra. I'm so weak, it's hard for me to push it. See, like if this was anything else, I would just give this to Mom. I don't know, what do you think? That needs to be split again? I think it's okay. I think this is the first video of me splitting apple. I've only had it about 3 or 4 times since I've been in business. You pretty much don't find them in the wild very often. People want it. You got to You got to know somebody with an orchard. Got 3 more pieces of this dry stuff. Somebody comes over and just wants to buy a few pieces, I think I'd sell these for like $2 a piece. There's no doubt how dry this is. I guess apple does burn pretty hot. This is pretty toasted. Just doesn't have enough solid material in the middle. Mama like burning the apple, won't she? Tried to sell it to a guy I'm going to be delivered to on Friday, but he didn't want to pay the price. He just buys wood because he likes the smell of it burning, so he's going to get cherry. Here's the last one of the dry pieces. I think it's solid enough. Alright, now I go into the green stuff. We'll see how hard this is to split. This Linwood's too small to split. These weigh like way more than those did. So I'm going to throw them down there for now. You know I don't like picking them up, but I really don't have a choice. It's hard to stack it on the bottom rows anyway, coming out of a wheelbarrow. So once I get about an 18-inch foot stack, I'll get that other wheelbarrow split into there. See, it's stringy like elm. I got to run the ram almost all the way down. I think this is the most apple I've ever had at one time. About half a truckload. Or like 2/3 of a face cord. Dry faster if I split it smaller. I think Mike got this out of their yard. Said it had been dead for a while, but looks pretty green to me. No deliveries today, but I did 2 deliveries so far. I did one to the Grand Junction where I met Paul at. Had lunch with him. That was $270. And then I did one yesterday for $195. Delivered and dumped some campfire wood to a local customer. Then tomorrow I got a new customer where I'm taking a face cord or a truckload. I'm getting $190 for that. And then what I was telling you earlier, I got to deliver that cherry for $210 on Friday morning. The guy wants me there at 8 a.m. I normally don't roll out of bed until about 8:39. That's why I put early in quotations. I know starting at 9:15 a.m. really isn't that early, but it's gonna get hot today, and in fact, out here there's no shade. And either me or the camera would overheat. splitting fairly decent. Not as hard as I thought it would be, although there's some knotty ones in here. Hoping Ted has the splitter done by the weekend. I'm not going to hound him about it. I'm lucky I got somebody good like that I can trust that will fix it. You know, he had this for 6 months. I don't think he's going to take that long with the Easton made. But this is running as good as it's ever had. I got it around New Year's in 2018. It sounds great. Starting to get a decent pile, but like I say, I want a pile about this tall, and I think the 4x4 I got down there is like 6 feet long, so got a few more to do. I got a big heavy one coming up. Since it's not on the ground, I think I might be able to transfer it over here, but like I said, I'm super weak. I can't really lift anything over 50 pounds. You know, I get requests once in a while for apple, and I normally don't have it, but it's not something I'm gonna, you know, put on my regular list of species that I carry. You know, I don't have a consistent source for it. Although I did have a farmer call me one time and said he was taking down a bunch of trees. I was wondering if I was interested in them. I don't know if he wanted me to come clean them up or he wanted me to buy them or what. But he was about 45, 50 miles away. It was too far. What's your favorite wood for smoking meat? Oh boy! Did I lift it? I don't know. I don't want to hurt myself. Yeah. I mean, before all my health issues, I'm sure I could. I'm just going to have to put this in the vertical position. And that's like 18 inches in diameter. And it's probably well over 100 pounds. It's hard just to roll it. So when I get down to the last 3 big ones, then I'll flip this up and split them that way. It's still a pain in the ass to do it that way too. So I could go get the 661 and noodle it, cut it in half. But since I got this right here, I might as well just use that. You watching, Rogala? You out fishing? Michael Volk here, my #1 fan. Self-proclaimed. Like my brother, self-proclaimed king of firewood. Mike hasn't worked all week. I guess he's doing another job. He's helping a guy tear down a barn, I guess. A bunch of scrap metal he's getting. I don't know if I can split this. It's curved, it's knotty. Might as well just let it go as is. That's the other thing about apple. They're so small. They're all curvy. You don't get any bundle grade out of it, that's for sure. You watching, Colleen? Well, it's pretty early in the morning in Saskatchewan. Well, I bet the sun's up. You might be out feeding the cows. This apple's going to be first come, first serve. No holds unless you pay me first. Pay me, up front. Pay me in advance. hope I can get that pin out and put this vertical, because I'm not going to be able to lift them heavy ones. Got a decent pile down there. And I got the heaviest ones left to split. Let me see if I can, hopefully I get this pin out. Saw-surgeon's got a heavy duty one on there. It's kind of hard to move. If we got 23 watching, hit that thumbs up. Of course, I don't have any tools out here because I don't have a quad. Come on, Ted, why'd you have to put such a big one on here? Need a strong stick. I need a hammer. Hammer is what I need. There. Got it. Make sure you see me. See me work. That's how you got to handle the big ones, folks, or you're too weak to pick them up. Like that, folks. Just like that. Just cut the weight in half. Sometimes I gotta work for my money. God dang it. That's one down, 2 to go. Now I can lift them up. I think I need to take a union break. Gotta stay hydrated. Hell, pick that one up, so. Oh, Mike. This one I'm not picking up. Too weak to be doing this shit. I doubt Mike, I bet you he had to have somebody help him lift this into the truck. Got to be 150 pounds. Got it 95% split. But I gotta turn it around, manhandle the damn thing. The double barrel. You know, usually you don't see apples this big around, but it was a double tree. I think I can pick this one up. The other one might need to be hit again. Woo! Woo, I am tired. Weak. I don't know. What do you think? You think I should have stacked what I got? You think I should stack that now? then split the rest of the wheelbarrow, or just do it all like that. I really don't like doing it like that though. I think I'm going to go ahead and stack it. I'm going to put the splitter back into position. Keep them thumbs up coming, folks. Killed the gas. Look how heavy duty this pin is. I'm going to have to get some tools to put that on later. I think it'll be fine for now. Let me get this stack. I went ahead and killed the gas because it's going to take me a minute to do this. Hey, we got 100 stars. Appreciate it. Thank you. Is that you, Brad McGurk? Oh, my favorite job. Need Dom and Brady over here to do this. Might get Zach too. That'd be a good job for him. My new apple storage area. But I'm not going to advertise for it. I got plenty of meat smoker regular customers, and then I'll just say, hey, I got some apple right now. You want some? And usually they'll say, yeah. I know it's really good. You always see them commercials, apple smoked bacon and stuff like that. Not a very pretty stack. You know, like I say, all these are curvy. They're not... It's not like my normal premium stuff. The bundle grade. Oh, this bottom row is killer on my back. It's so weak, it's hard to just stand up. But then I'll go get that other wheelbarrow, move that one over, and then split into here, and then come over here, and then you know, as long as I can do this standing up. I know that's how Dean at Outdoors of Michigan does it. He's a wheelbarrow guy. I'll just leave that one behind there. That's a chunk you could throw in. Somebody could use that to smoke their meat with. Like I say, I'll go back through and we'll check the comments out. Thank everybody who sent the stars. It's too hard to scroll through and find them while we're live, like right now. On the summer solstice, June 21st, 2023. Too tall for this. ugly ass wood, that's if you ask me. I like it nice and straight. Patty and Jeffrey, do you guys ever sell apple? No, they got apple trees in New York. Oh, they do out west, out in Washington. Oh, man, it's hard on my back. I can't, a lot of times I'll get down on my knees and do it, but my knee still isn't healed from when I hurt it a year ago. This should give me a good start. And when I put the rest of it on here, I got 2 wheelbarrows of the dry stuff that goes on top. So if somebody comes and wants a partial load, if they want dry, the dry will be on the top. I don't know how long it'll take it to dry. This will probably take a year for it to truly season out here. It's probably the best spot I have to dry wood, because the overhang, it's got a little bit of overhang protection. And this time of year, it's in the sun most of the day. Let's say by about 10:30, this whole area will be just totally sunbathed. And then I delivered to the restaurant last week on the Thursday, and I was expecting to get paid Monday, but then the holiday was, so it pushed the deposits back a day, but it never came through. So now I got to chase that money down. He's been pretty good about it. So like I say, I'm a little bit short on cash right now. Between these medical bills and truck repairs and splitter repairs. I mean, I'm selling pretty good. But then I gotta buy the wood, I gotta replace what I sell. Alright. Trying to keep it off the ground, folks. You're supposed to do that. I'm moving as fast as I can. That's all I can do. So let me get that moved over. There's the dry stuff that I just split. This is going on top. I get this out of the way. And then I'll split into that. Let's fire it back up and split into there. Don't let me forget about that pin. Okay, that's out of the way. I'm gonna go grab this. All right. Not time to go back to work. I'm gonna get you a little bit closer. Let's fill up that wheelbarrow. Let's get her done. Don't really want to play games today. I think I might say play games more than Buck and Billy Race's friends. What do you think? What do you think, friends? Don't tell me I gotta choke the damn thing again. I mean, it should be warmed up, right? Ugh. Well, there'll be a new, if you're just joining me, I got a new video coming out at 4 p.m. Eastern today, and another rerun at 7. So 2 new videos today, this live stream and a new one. And a rerun. You probably noticed I've been doing like 2 reruns per day. Let's see if I still have the strength to lift this one up again. Is this where a log lift will come in handy? Of course it ain't gonna split. It's got a damn knot blocking on that end. Wind's picking up, breeze feels good. Don't you fall. Don't you fall. See why I'm going to ask $160 for all this. 2/3 of a face cord of apple. Dinosaur splitter getting the job done. I'm guessing it was made somewhere around 2010. It's split hundreds and hundreds of truckloads of wood or cords over the years. Had it for 5 years. Though I haven't been using it as much since I got the Ultra back in 2020. More apple for Mom. One piece is going to fill my wheelbarrow load. We'll run to the bank after this, get Herb some money. And I'm going to be inside doing some computer stuff. Making reruns. If you haven't seen the original video, then it's not a rerun. It should be considered new to you. Just because it's, you know, 8, 9 years old, doesn't mean you've seen it before. Pretty damn big for an apple tree. But it was a double. You know what I'm talking about. Had 2 main stems coming out of it. Stack it. I'm just going to let the splitter run. No more bending over though. Got to do the camera work too, folks. Can't do it all. Got to do one thing at a time. Welcome to summer, folks. But if you live down in New Zealand where Leonard lives, the first day of winter. Takes longer this way, but better on my back. That was just one piece, one round. Like this. How about like this? Try it this way maybe. We'll see how that works. Just don't want to pick them up off the ground. started this about 9:15. I figured it would take me a half hour. It looks like it's going to be closer to 45 minutes to an hour. I had to fight that spring, which has already fell off there. Hopefully none of these are too heavy to push this down. Hope the sound's coming through okay, Randy Clay. I think I'm going to put the wheel bell right there so they don't fall out when I throw them in. Defeats the whole purpose and I got to go pick them back up again. I know there's some apple orchards that do harvest that when they get the trees stop producing apples and they get rid of them. They usually put them in like totes, like you know, the IBC totes or whatever they are, or wooden crates. They sell them right at the orchard. Now I won't be able to compete with that price. Like I say, once this is all split, I'm gonna want 160 if somebody wanted to buy the whole pile. That's what I'm getting for a Joe cord, and this is like half the Joe cord. I think that's pretty full. We'll unload it. Put her stack. Rack's starting to fill up, folks. You're just joining us. But maybe somebody that wants us will want it green. Like the restaurant I sell to, the City Barbecue wants the Shack Bar green. Produces more smoke that way. to work. See the sweat? I think I better take a union break. Glad I got out here early so I could be in the shade. My supplier, Jeff, he hasn't been in a video in a while. He's got that white truck, that big trailer. He did the shag bark deliveries for me. He's got me apple before too. These pieces look a little roasted. I think we'll put them into bay number 2. Too nice for Mom. Hopefully there's enough gas in here to finish it. I used it yesterday for a little while. Put some walnut and cherry in the bay too. This one's good. These aren't good enough for smoking, but they're good enough for regular firewood. Mike said this tree was dead. I could tell. Some of these. Yeah, look at that. Might have to drop what I want for this because I don't think these are big either. Not good enough for firewood smoke or meat smokers. I was talking to Scotty, my supplier Scotty. I think I'm going to go pick up a load of wood at his house Friday. The guy I'm delivering to was right by there. By Scotty's Landing. Hopefully this one's solid. Wow. Questionable. I think I'll let that one go. It's borderline. When in doubt, ship it. Should be enough good wood to get smoke out of. This one's not good. We can go to the winter customer. I think they'll like getting some apple. A little bit better. Got some. Oh! Now this one's solid. Real heavy. You'll be able to see how much darker it is on the inside. You see that? Hopefully the questionable ones I put in there work. The video coming out at 4 o'clock today is Paul and I doing the delivery. He's a YouTube fan. He drove 20 minutes just to help me with the delivery, then he bought me lunch. Really appreciate it, Paul. You're watching the replay. I know he's not on Facebook. Actually, I think he did get a Facebook so he could use Marketplace. So I don't fall over. The last one. These are definitely getting rejected. Rejected into bay number 2. How many we got watching now? 30, not bad. Time to get it stacked. I don't know where my brother, I think, found this in the trash. It's wheelbarrow. It's not very sturdy. It wants to fall over. Now I'll put the bone dry ones on top that I got in the wheelbarrows there. I'll be done with the apple. And this will be my apple storage area when available. It's definitely not going to be a permanent list item on my available inventory. Trees are just too small. You don't find them in the wild very often. Yeah, this is what it's supposed to look like on the inside, nice and dark like that. I don't know about these. It's got some, you know, right here, but that's pretty gone. But it is apple. You would think it'd be okay. I don't know. Need to put another post down here, pound that in. Now I got to stack those. Look at all that bone dry. Look how dry that stuff is. Guarantee you that stuff's dry. Let me take you over here. All right. Here comes a thumbs up. 28 watching. You agree with me? That stuff's dry, right? All right. This should to fill up this rack. I guess I'd take 150 for this. Somebody want to buy all at once, come pick it up. These are super light. I bet you the moisture content on this stuff that Phil's had, probably had it for 4 or 5 years sitting in his shed. I bet you it's like under 10%. So don't tell me this stuff isn't dry. I got to run to the bank, get Herb some money. I don't know if he's coming today. He's bringing me 3 loads of shag bark. I paid for 1. He's bringing me a process load and then 2 loads of rounds. You know, I had him split one. I figure I got to either pay him or Mike to split it because they're too heavy for me to lift up now. So if somebody wants apple, I got it. Get it while the getting's good. It won't last. Might be another couple years before I get this much. Alright. Where am I going to go with this wheelbarrow? I don't need them all back here. But for now, I'm just going to put it right here. Plus, I got to go get a tool and put that spring back on that holds the splitter down. You know, you got to take it off when you're putting it into the vertical position. This one fell down. Whew. Hopefully they can use the stuff being this dry. I do got a lot of people say, oh, it's got to be dry, it's got to be dry. There's no doubt that this stuff's dry. You know, and these chunks probably work good for people. This one, oh, it almost looks like a cherry. But, I don't know. You know what? I am not sure. And Phil does have cherry back there. And just to be safe, I think I'm going to give them to Mom. Mom will like these. Oh, yeah. Because it does kind of look like cherry, though, on the inside. It kind of has that pinkish color. So I just don't want to take any chances. Stop in yet, Rogala? I'm sure my store is going to need bundles next week. You know, coming up on 4th of July, they might go through 60 the week before and the week during. And I got 30 made up right now. There it is. My apple for sale. Apple for sale. All right, folks. Let's show you what we got. I'm gonna wrap her up. Here comes some thumbs up. So, yeah, I take $150 for that. You know, it's not that much, but that's how much I'd want. Who said howdy? Oh, that's Jack. But yeah, I don't want to try messing with it, with the chat. So there it is. It's all cleared out. Need to get some more bundle grade wood in. Mom got some of this stuff. As you can see, some of this stuff was roached. So Splitter's doing the job. Hopefully sausage will get me taken care of soon. So All right, another live stream coming to an end. Thanks everybody for making it to the end. Thanks for the stars and the thumbs up, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.